Welcome to the third part of the course. In this session, I'm going to show you how you can grow from zero to a thought leader in your industry. So next time you reach out to your prospect, they will say, "Oh my God, I'd love to work with them." Remember the triangle of trust? I would like you to have a look at these two profiles. Who would you trust if they offered you copywriting services? Which profiles seems credible and reliable? I bet you didn't choose the one on the left. What's the first thing people do when they get a message from someone they don't know? They will check their social media profile and the content that they post. And in seconds, they get an impression of whether or not they should trust the person. And I know that you may think that LinkedIn is very corny and that it's only for boomer and that everyone is using it only to brag about a new job with this annoying post, "Dear network, I am honored to announce that blah, blah, blah." And then everyone commented in the same manner, like, "Congrats, best of luck for your new role or new position, etc., etc." And then you have a bunch of people who you don't know sending you requests and wanting to connect. I get it. You think LinkedIn is used for boomers, and I used to think so too. But in reality, LinkedIn is the best platform to use if you want to make real money and show your potential customers that you are worth working with. What if I told you that there are 65 million decision makers on LinkedIn? And if you aren't on it yet, you can calculate how much you're missing out. I've been using LinkedIn as one of the main platforms to build my $150 million business in public. At Lempire, after lots of trials and errors, we cracked the code of growing on LinkedIn and generated more than 10 million views across our team members' accounts. And this translates into millions of dollars in annual recurring revenue without spending a single dollar on ads. And most importantly, it allows me to influence the way my target audience perceive me and build a lot more trust. My account alone reaches more than 3 million people every 90 days. This translates into hundreds of inbound leads yearly who become loyal customers. And if you want your cold outreach to be 10 times more successful than your competitors and lead to $1 million deals, you gotta cultivate your personal brand. Would you rather spend countless hours sending unanswered emails to your prospects and potentially also wasting thousands of dollars on paid ads to be seen? Or would you rather spend $0 on LinkedIn, turn your profile into a lead magnet, and create content that will bring you high-end customers? And the reason I can guarantee that the strategy I'll share with you works is because I've helped more than 10 people from my team to do it. Then I helped more than 20,000 people to do the same too. And if you optimize your LinkedIn profile correctly, it can bring you qualified leads much faster than any of your other websites. In this video, I'll show you a step-by-step process for creating a LinkedIn profile that stands out and help you make the right impression on your prospect. Your goal should be to clearly explain to whoever lands on your page who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. In other words, what's in it for your prospects. But the truth is that 90% of people who get started on LinkedIn don't have a strategy when they set up their profiles, hence they end up adding random information on their accounts. Let's get started with your profile photo. It should really represent you or your brand identity. One tip to differentiate yourself from other LinkedIn profiles is to add a picture that showcases your personality or gives a glimpse of how you are, as Lucas did with this casual and friendly picture. I'm smiling on my profile picture as well because the last thing I want people to be is intimidated when reaching out to me. The moral of the story is that you shouldn't appear corporate if your business doesn't imply it. Colorful pictures will always stand out. You can make one for free actually with Profile Pic Maker. You just have to upload your photo, choose the background you like, and zoom in a bit on your face so it takes up the majority of the frame. It's always better to have a portrait like that so that every time you post, people see who you are. Next, you need a cover photo. This is the second thing people pay attention to when they're on your page. So use it to show how exactly your prospects will benefit from working with you and what they will get by following your page. You can do it in several ways. The first one is to write what you post about. This helps filter out your target ideal customer profile or ICP. For example, I want people who are interested in growing their business to follow me as I share actionable strategies and tips. Charlie is sharing his learnings on how to grow SaaS companies in public, and he mentions exactly that in his cover image. The second and most powerful way to boost your credibility is to add your customer's testimonial like Roxana did here. Lara Acosta uses the combo of putting how she can help you, and backing it up with social proof of listing her media features. You can even include a CTA in your cover photo, as Kevin did here with a CTA unlocked for $1 for his packed lead generated cheat sheets. You can also showcase your digital products like courses, guides, playbooks, newsletter, etc. So now I'm going to share with you a trick that will help you get even more followers. The secret lies in your headline. Every time you comment on someone's post, everyone sees your profile picture and the headline. So if you manage to write one that sparks people's curiosity, they will click on your profile and get the chance to see all the value you provide. Let's look at my headline. I show credibility with my actual numbers. Then if you click on my profile, you see that I share tips on how to grow a business, and it's easy to see all the value you can get if you follow me. I have a CTA as a bell with an arrow asking you to turn off notifications for my post, and I have a CTA, I want to grow my business, that takes you to my weekly newsletter that is free, where I essentially share tons of actionable strategies on how to grow a software company. It's a sales funnel in a nutshell, but it's so smooth that the prospect doesn't even notice it. At the end of this session, in your Notion workspace, you will find my favorite templates for the best headlines with real-life example that you can copy. You will also find my ultimate checklist for setting up your LinkedIn page. That way you can follow step by step and nothing will be missed and you are fully set. To make it easier for people to find your LinkedIn profile, especially if they Google it externally, you can personalize your URL. So here's how to do it. You're going to click on me under your avatar in the right-hand corner, then click on the pencil icon next to public profile and URL, and finally enter whatever URL you'd like people to identify you with, and then click save. Now let's move on to the About section. This is what people check out when they scroll down your profile to learn more about you. If you leverage it correctly, this section can be a great way to connect with more customers and people from your industry. The goal is to convince people that you're the one they need to work with. Just like a good LinkedIn post, a good About section has 4 parts: the hook, your story, the social proof backing it up, and the call to action. Always put yourself in the shoes of your prospect and share only relevant information about who you are and what you do. If you look at my About section, I start sharing all the juicy stuff in the first 3 lines. But to read more, you need to click on See More. And that's exactly what you want people to do. You want them to glide on your page as if it's a soap. The hook must be short and catchy, like, hey, here's my story in a nutshell. If you don't know how to write it, here's what you should do. You go to Taplio, and then on the hand left side of your profile, click on AI Generator, and then select Hook Generator. Write the story you want to share with your prospect and click Generate Hook. By the way, Taplio can even write your story for you. Go to Post Generator and list in bullet points the main thing you want to focus on. Then the AI will do the job for you, and all you will have to do is add your twist and a little bit of your tone. So for a detailed tutorial, go to part 4 where Kevin will show you how to do it step by step. You'll see it's super easy. I personally mix my story with social proof to make it easy to digest. Avoid the bullshit and be precise and straightforward when putting what's in it for them. What content to expect from you, what type of services you provide, and so on. I'm sharing actionable tips to grow profitable SaaS, advice with no fluff, and exclusive updates on the growth of my company, so you can see the proof that what I'm preaching actually works. Once you've done with this section, you can wrap it up with your experience. Contrary to what everyone thinks, you should not list every job you've ever done in this part of your profile. You need to focus only on what's relevant to your business and use these experiences to strengthen your credibility. For example, if you go on my profile, you won't find that I have a Master of Science in Drug Discovery and another Master's in Chemical Engineering, because it's irrelevant to what I'm doing now. And a powerful way to promote your service with the key achievements you have by providing them is to list them in this section with links to case studies, newsletters, and so on. Just like that, you've created a LinkedIn profile that replaces a whole website page for your agency. Now it's gonna come the juiciest part. You will learn how to create content that will turn you into a thought leader and position you at the top of the funnel. you will be able to join the top 1% of content creators who generate hundreds of thousands of dollars from the leads they get on LinkedIn. Are you ready? Then I will see you in the next video. Peace.